Secaucus Mayor Michael Gonnelli, and the Township Council, which include Councilman James Clancy, Councilman Robert Constantino, Councilman Gary Jeffus, Councilman William McKeever, and Councilwoman Susan Pirro, all welcomed Governor Christie to the Legends Diner on County Avenue for a meet and greet on the campaign trail with customers enjoying their lunch. Mayor Gonnelli, an independent, has decided to endorse Governor Christie in his bid for re-election this fall against New Jersey State Senator Barbara Bono. It was a lively atmosphere where residents were able to exchange pleasantries with the governor. I spoke with Mayor Gonnelli during the festivities about his endorsement and to share his thoughts about the governor's leadership after Hurricane Sandy.
The governor's office had reached out to me, and this year the governor really has earned our endorsement, and it's the first time actually that the entire council is getting involved in endorsing a specific candidate. You know, we had some serious issues here with Hurricane Sandy. The governor really stepped up. His administration helped us tremendously. His communications were so valuable to our recovery. And the biggest issue of all was tax sharing. And this year, with the help of our 32nd District legislators and the governor's office, we had a $6 million appropriation in this year's budget to offset tax sharing, which is a savings to Secaucus taxpayers of about $2.3 million. So he was the first guy to do it. And we have to give him a lot of credit for stepping up and making such a tough decision.
So just for the record, is the Township Secaucus, your administration, endorsing the governor in any way?
We are openly endorsing Governor Christie's re-election.
Okay. I know that might not be a popular move. I know because I know the HCDO countywide has endorsed Barbara Bono. With 90 days to go, she trails heavily in the polls right now. But as you said before, the governor's been very supportive of Secaucus, especially after Sandy. What type of conversations have you had with the governor's office since Sandy that you can tell our viewers about?
Well, I mean, it's ongoing. We have a FEMA office opened in Secaucus. Every time there's a program that comes open, the governor's office is always giving us advance notice. Throughout the storm itself, and I've been involved pretty much my whole life in emergency services, public works director, as fire chief, the governor's office and the governor himself have communicated with us to let us know what was happening, not only in Hudson County, but throughout the state. So, you know, his leadership throughout that, as well as tying that in what he's just done for us in this year's state budget, he's really earned our endorsement.
In terms of any political backlash, do you anticipate any, and if so, how do you plan to deal with it from other officials in Hudson County that have endorsed his opponent, Barbara Bono?
Well, listen, I've always endorsed our 32nd District legislators. I intend on endorsing them again this year. I mean, I hope they understand the necessity and the importance of this endorsement of Governor Christie. We need to work with the governor's office on a final solution to tax sharing, and that's what we intend to do.
Well, Mr. Mayor, I appreciate a couple minutes here and really providing clarity as you always do here on Hudson County TV. Thank you again.
Thank you.
It was an eventful day here in Secaucus as Mayor Michael Gonnelli and the Township Council endorsed Governor Christie for his re-election bid this November.
This is the first time the entire council waters may have endorsed a governor or anybody in a higher office. It's something that we don't typically do. But we had a lot of reasons to do it. Number one, the leadership during Hurricane Sandy was second to none. In my former life, I was a public works director for 35 years, and I was a former fire chief. I volunteer out there now. So I've been through a lot of that stuff, and I've never ever seen the type of leadership that you provided, not only just Secaucus, but every municipality in the state of New Jersey. It was very informative, and the information we put forth for our residents was just exceptional. So, you know, on behalf of all of us, and I'm sure on behalf of everybody in the state of New Jersey, your leadership was second to none. So we praise you for that.
Thank you. First of all, I want to thank the mayor and the council. I said to them outside when we were chatting that what they've done in Secaucus has been so encouraging to me after having been here as a prosecutor and having to prosecute misdeeds that were going on in this town that were betraying the trust of the people in this town, having to be part of that investigation for a long period of time. To see them now starting to regain the trust of the people of this town after what had happened to them is incredibly invigorating as a public servant. That they all came together. They have Democrats and Republicans in this group, but they've all come together as independents and said, listen, what we care most about is to fix the town and to do things the right way. And so to get the endorsement from these folks is in some ways more meaningful than a lot of the other endorsements I've gotten, because these are folks who understand.
Thank you so much for watching. For more programming, please go to HudsonCountyTV.com. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook and Twitter. And as always, stay classy, everyone.